Today I'm going to rank my top 10 Bedwars maps. With there being over 80 plus different maps, it took me some time to figure it all out, but I think I have a solid list. Now I look at it, I see that there are only 3s and 4s maps on here. This is because I played Bedwars 4s the most out of all the different modes. Maybe in the future I'll make a top 10 video for solo and duo maps. There's a big chance you don't completely agree with me. That is fine. Let me know your top 10 favorite Bedwars maps in the comments so I can compare them to mine. One last thing, I also included the maps that are off rotation at the moment. Before you ask what is rotation, to keep it brief, since Bedwars hasn't been getting a lot of updates over the years, they thought up a system called rotation. It's pretty self-explanatory. The maps rotate from time to time to keep the game interesting to a certain degree. Now, let's go to number 10. We are going to kick it off with Swashbuckle, being added on the 20th of April 2017. This is one of the first maps that I can remember when I started playing Bedwars. Back then there were Easter eggs on the map, like the 10 plus gold you could find in the chests at the diamond generator. I don't know if that is still a thing, since on November 2nd, 2020 it was removed from the rotation and it hasn't made a return ever since. The design is pretty good. It almost feels like you are having a real battle in the skies. With nostalgia, a bright blue sky, the ships and the beach theme, I think this is the perfect map for number 10. Number 9 on the list is Stonekeep. Just like with number 10, being one of the first Bedwars maps makes them quite special. Stonekeep was added on the 29th of June 2017. That is the same date as the official release of Bedwars, making it a really OG map. The design is nothing to write home about, but it's definitely not the worst out there. With the big spawn and the great distance between the islands, this map was always considered a chill map since no one could rush you with 32 blocks. Being such an OG map and all the great memories, I have to place Stonekeep at number 9. At number 8 on the list we have Treenan. Treenan is the oldest map there is. It was added on the 19th of January 2017. For almost a week, this was the only Bedwars map you could play. This was back when Hypixel just released Bedwars in the prototype lobby and when you spawned with a pickaxe instead of a sword. Treenan is still being used till this day for 4s and 3s. If you have played 4v4 once, you may recognize this map too, since Picnic is a tweaked version of Treenan. Even in 4v4, Treenan's legacy lives on. The oldest map deserves the number 8 spot without any questions. The number 7 spot goes to Catalyst. Compared to the other maps, we are going to make a big jump in time. Catalyst was added on the 29th of April 2020. Instead of giving this map points for nostalgia, this map shines on the easy access to the other islands. Due to you not having to bridge more than 6 blocks, games on this map were always really quick. Besides being able to rush quickly on this map, it is also quite open, making it easy to find people that are hiding. And the last big plus point is the 3 emerald generators in the middle. Usually 3s and 4s maps only have 2 emerald gens. This makes it so that with 1 round of emeralds you can get a jump and an infest potion. I'm not a fan of the overall look of this map, so that is why it can't get any higher than number 7 on this list. Number 6 on the list is Jurassic. Being the bigger brother of Dream Grove, this was one, if not the first map that introduced an island between you and the middle, giving you easy access to other teams or emeralds. Back when Jurassic was added on the 2nd of February 2018, it was only played by tryhards or people that didn't know how the game worked. Like every game had a good party in it that was out for quick wins. Compared to all the other previous maps on the list, Jurassic had the best design in my opinion. The lush green with the dinosaur skeletons makes a great duo in making the map feel alive. With all of this, I decided to place Jurassic on number 6, right behind Dream Grove. Yep, number 5 goes to Dream Grove. Being the younger brother of Jurassic, this map succeeds in the things Jurassic failed, with the biggest improvement being openness. Besides spawn, there are very few places where you can hide. Of course, you can walk up your base, but you can't place blocks there. Besides that, Dream Grove has islands to the middle and the diamond generators, making this by far the easiest map to move around quickly. This is also the reason why all the records of fastest 3s or 4s game are always played on Dream Grove. Dream Grove Grove being the fastest map gives it a spot in the top 5. We are getting closer and closer to the number 1 map. At number 4 we have the most recently added map on the list, Sky Festival. Added on the 10th of February 2021, this is by far the youngest map on here. I think for that reason it is also why it gets this high on the list. With all the knowledge of the previous years and maps, Sky Festival pretty much hits the nail on the head for everything I want a map to have. The design is good, accessibility is pretty solid, and you have the diamond generator between you and spawn, meaning when you want to get fast emeralds, you can also pick up some diamonds for traps. If the top 3 wouldn't be that nostalgic for me, this would definitely be number 1. The first map in the top 3 is going to be Lactus. Being added on the 23rd of February 2017, it had a pretty original design, a Colosseum. In the beginning I wasn't the biggest fan of Lactus, but over time I grew to like it more and more. And me getting Diamond Prestige and Sapphire Prestige on this map also gives it some great points, since Sapphire is my favorite Prestige. Besides all of that, I also hit multiple 100 plus win streaks on this map. That is pretty much all I have to say about Lactus. It's a good map. At number 2 I placed Eastwood. At the time it had something revolutionary. The diamond generator islands were connected to the middle island. This led to new playing styles and easy access to the middle without actually bridging to it. This is also the map where I played my first game with the IYN strategy, which would later help me achieve high win streaks into the 100s to 200s. Besides all of that, Eastwood is the only map that has 3 seasonal reskins. Yeah, 3 reskins. 1 for Lunar, 1 for Summer, and 1 for Halloween. If only we'd get 1 for Christmas. Now you may ask, why isn't this number 1? That is because I am completely biased towards that map. The best map in my opinion is Invasion. It looks cool, I love everything universe related, and I got Iron Prestige on this map. For me, that is enough to be the best Bedwars map. And yes, I am completely biased towards this map. Just look at it. It's perfect. And there we go. That is my top 10 Bedwars maps list. If you guys are wondering what my least favorite map is, it's Paroa. I think I pronounced that right. I don't know. I never play on it. Like, Hypixel, what is that? If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like and comment down below what your 10 favorite Bedwars maps are. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till the next one.